In this video, I will show you a glimpse of how you can see scoring in Performance Matters. In this particular test, I am going to go to my three dots over here and go to Online Scoring. This test has already been scored. Section 1 is multiple choice. Section 2 is the short answer. By default, or required, Performance Matters does require a rubric to be attached to any short answer questions. Rubrics can be self-created, or you can choose a default rubric. In this particular case, the rubric is based on 4 points. Because this question is weighted as 2.2 points, whatever the selected score is will be multiplied by the weight for the final points. Here, this is score by student, so I need to choose each student and make the score. I can also choose score by item. This will show me this is item 2-1, and these are all of the students. So I can go from student to student because I'm scoring the entire item at the same time. So you can see here, these are already scored. A person that received full credit, which is a score of a 4, does get a final score of 8.8. As I said, the weight is 2.2. So whatever the rubric score is will be multiplied by 2.2 to get the final points given for the test. So here is a student with a score of 2, and their total points for this question will be 4.4. Here's a student that scored a 3, and the final points is 6.6. Likewise, a student with a 0 does get a 0. Now, if I come over to the student analysis, again, going to reports, student item analysis, and select the test. Now this is going to load all of the student scores. I have the show sections box checked off so that I can see each section individually. So you can see here is the total percentage test score based on a percentage of points earned and points possible. And you can see in this column here is the points earned versus points possible. In this particular test, the points possible was 100, which makes total points earned also going to be the percentage total. Okay, but if the percentage is always calculated based on points earned over points possible. Here you can see each student scores on the section 1, which in this case is multiple choice, and section 2, which is that short answer. It's just one question, and you can see their percentage score on those. And again, as I just showed you, this section 2 was based on the weight and the rubric score. And I can scroll over and go all the way to see here is that item 2-1, which has all of the scores for that short answer that we just reviewed a moment ago. Now here is the points based on the rubric. This is before the weight. Okay, so the weight is taken into consideration in the final points, which is here. Okay, but this is just the rubric score. Now we can easily bounce these scores. It will take this total test score here and move it over to PowerSchool. What you're going to do is come to the top here and choose additional filters and add a student filter. I typically choose by class, and I will choose the chemistry classes. And I will apply. And now if I go to Gradebook here, and now that only the students in that class are now going to show, which is all of the students in this particular case. So now if I go to Gradebook, I am again going to choose the proper section that this is going to. Give it an assignment title. It automatically puts in the test title, but you can change that from here. Choose the category. These categories come right from PowerSchool that are from your own gradebook. Put a date in, and then you choose submit. And when you do that, that will move all of your scores to a field in PowerSchool.